Hayden Hawks from Cedar City, Utah, bursting onto the scenes, winning the Speedgoat 50K. He has since become one of the icons of our generation. He has won the CCC 100K. He has won the Lavaredo 120K. Truly one of the great athletes of this era of the sport, racing to his potential here on the course, though I'm sure he would not classify it as a perfect day. Hayden Hawks, second place here, something to be completely proud of.
I love competition. I'm extremely competitive. That's why I work so hard, is I want to line up on race day and I want to be prepared. I want to be prepared to push. I want to be prepared to go up against the world's greatest. There's a lot of sacrifice that I have to make, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I never thought that I would be a professional ultra runner and it would come this quickly. I signed up for Speedgoat 50K in 2016 as my first ultra, and I did it kind of on a whim. You know, growing up in southern Utah, it's heaven for trail running, and I really fell in love with just being outside, being in the mountains, being alone in the mountains by myself, where I can really just contemplate and think about things. And so yeah, I thought, well, like, this could be a great opportunity for me to go spend, 50 kilometers in the mountains and push myself and challenge myself. And from then on, I fell in love with ultra running, and my love for the mountains grew even more. And I said, hey, let's try and make this work. I really feel like I've found my purpose, becoming a professional ultra runner. Ever since I was a child, I've always wanted to be a professional athlete. I grew up playing ball sports. I grew up playing baseball and basketball and football, and really worked hard at those to become the best that I could. I didn't really make it in those sports. I wasn't, physically built for those sports. I'm a pretty small guy, but running just kind of came very natural to me. I started working really hard at it, and it's something that I really fell in love with and was like, this could be that way that I become a professional athlete. I feel like the drive to become the best athlete I can be, or the best person I can be, kind of comes from my childhood. My dad taught me those principles at a very young age. He taught me how to work really hard. He taught me how to never give up on things. I was constantly working with him, day in and day out. When I was old enough to actually go out on the job sites and work with him, I was out there working with him during, really hot summers in St. George. And I just learned how to work really hard, and I learned how to challenge myself. And I enjoy that process too. I enjoy working hard. I enjoy the process of training, the process of really kind of putting together a training plan with my coach and trying to become the best at what I'm training for. It's actually something that I wake up every day and I look forward to, and I can't really see myself living any other way. Like, I want to be good, and maybe it's just something deep in my heart. Maybe it's something I learned when I was a kid, but it's something that really means a lot to me, and it gives me purpose in life. And it's something that I've always done in everything that I've done throughout my life. Growing up, I worked at the St. George Running Center, and I remember people coming in all the time, and they would talk about this incredible 100-miler, that started in Olympic Valley and finished in Auburn, California, and I really didn't know what it was at the time. And so I started doing research into it. I started watching videos about it, and so I knew at some point I would do it, and I would go after the win at that race. And that's kind of been the goal the last 3 years, and I'm going to keep going back because Western States means a lot to me. I love the community around it. I love the trails, and it's a race that I truly want to win in my career. But it's not easy. I'm putting in really serious mileage. I'm putting in really fast and really hard workouts week after week after week. And it's a lifestyle. And my wife, Ashley, she's my hero. She really is. From her being an incredible mom and taking care of 2 kids, there's a lot of time spent away from my family. There's a lot of sacrifice that I have to make. And Ashley said, I support you 100%. You go after it. You see if you can make this work and see what happens. And I said, all right, let's do this. And it's been an incredible journey. Honestly, my wins, my success in this sport, I share that with Ashley because we're one. And those wins are just as much hers as they are mine.